So, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special guest. Please, doctor, introduce yourself and tell us about your journey.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Dr. Chandrakar. This is Manali Somani here. I did my graduation from Rajiv Gandhi University in 2009. I started and finished in 2015. Then I took up a master's in prosthodontics from Rajasthan University from Udaipur, and I finished it in 2019. Then
Okay.
I worked as a private consultant, private prosthodontic consultant for around an year, then got married and came to Germany in 2020, November.
Okay.
And yes, then the journey started. When I came here, due to COVID, I could not join the German course immediately. I wanted
Okay.
an offline course. So I waited till everything opens and I came in November. Meanwhile, I started searching for a job. So, as my background is a prosthodontist, I knew many stuff about lab and I could work as a lab technician. So I applied in
Right.
those jobs because there you don't need language at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I found a job through LinkedIn and I started for the hunt in November. In December, I found a job. In Jan, I made a contract with them because December, Jan, it is like they have this Christmas break. So they
Right.
just have a long break in between. But
Right.
yeah, in Feb, I started working as a lab technician in Germany. And the experience was nice. I learned a lot of things about digitalization, CAD CAM, and all. So
Right.
I yeah the chef is basically the
Was
employer. He
yeah.
was very nice. So he used to trust me with the lab. So he used to give me keys. So after my working hours, I started learning on my own. That was out of my interest. I did work there for around 6 months, and by that time the language schools were open. So immediately I took up in Hochschule. This is a language school
Yeah.
here in
Yeah.
Germany,
Yeah.
and I started with A2. So I already did A1, A2 in India, but I realized that doing A2 here will make sense for me.
Yeah.
So I started with A2. So morning I used to go to school, and evening I started with an hospitation in a nearby clinic.
Okay.
So I did hospitation for 6 months, 3, 4 months, and he offered me a job as a stool assistant. So
Right.
where I would assist him.
Right.
Yeah. And meanwhile, it was going simultaneously. I was working in the evenings and morning. I used to have my language school. So it took me almost exactly 1 year to
Hmm.
finish from A2 till B1.
Okay.
And yes, after that, I applied for my FSP exam.
Right.
Somewhere in between August, I applied for it.
Hmm.
September or October, my documents all were ready.
Hmm. Hmm.
Went on 24th October, if I remember very exactly. So with all my documentation, because I have to wait for my B2 certificate, it is always
Right.
bit
Right.
delayed in Germany. It took almost around a month to get my result for my B1. So yeah, it almost took 2 months to file all the documentations because I need police verification, certificates, translation, and all. I had already finished up. And yeah, in October I sent the documents, and I was expecting my exam somewhere in January or December end.
Okay. And how much time did you need to wait before you get the exam appointment?
So
Approximate.
in Baden-Württemberg, they always say once you send the documents, it will
Hmm.
take anywhere between 3 to 4 months.
Okay. Yeah,
So
it's
that's
general everywhere. Right now, the waiting period is 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Mm.
So and by my Kemmer, when I asked when will I get the notice when my exam is, they told you will always get 15 days before the exam when your
Oh,
exam is. But in my case, I received email 2 3 days before the exam.
oh,
Someone yeah, someone I think cancelled their exam term,
okay.
and that's why I was approached. I think before me one other girl was also approached,
Yeah.
and she denied it, but I chose to accept it because I think it was all done. I was all prepared.
Hmm.
So I took the exam on Wednesday, like I accepted the email on Wednesday, and Saturday was my exam. Wednesday or Thursday I got the email early
Okay.
morning.
Okay. So for everyone's knowledge, it's like generally when we apply for the exam date, they give us the idea that approximately this time your exam might come, but you need to be ready. If like what Dr. Manali has experienced, if someone cancels that spot, then they might approach you. Then it's your choice whether you want to take it or not. That will be up to you. But generally, yeah, if you are prepared, then you can give that exam earlier also, and you get to finish it earlier also. So and this thing is different in every state. So it's not like, so in my case, I got this confirmation before 1 month, okay, that when my exam was, okay. So it's everywhere it's different, okay. And so yeah, so that's just a general what she has experienced. Yeah, so now the important question, that tell us about your exam experience. How was the exam atmosphere, how was it conducted, and result pattern, and all everything.
Yeah, so exam was good. I would say examiners were very good. They were very nice. But what I realized is they really want to check how good you are with the German language and how quick you are with the answers. They might try to divert you, they might try to go out of the way. But the important thing is you stay on what you are answering. So for me, the experience was the examiner, first examiner, she started with 4, 5, 6 symptoms on spot. I have pain here, I have problem here, I have here. So the good thing is I started noting it down, and yeah, it was good. I tried to explain the patient had, like, there were two examiners. One played a role as an patient, and the other was the one who took my viva. So yeah, it was good. I never felt uh, not good, not confident. It was like they were making sure that I feel comfortable. And yeah, for me, I would always like to give this example to everyone. I was called suddenly, so my exam time was at around 11, and before, I don't know, again someone didn't come or something was like that. At 10 o'clock they called me inside, so I was just uh, I didn't even remove my jacket, and I was sitting with my husband there. We're waiting that, yeah, we have time to cool down, I'll eat something. But it was very quick. They just called Frau Somani and I have to go in. So that was a bit shock for me. So I started with my introduction, and I started with a question. And trust me, after third question, I just stopped. I could not speak because I don't know why, but I took 1 second pause. I
Mm-hmm.
take a break. I
Okay.
just took a
Yeah.
break, and it was good. Then I started again. So they were also very good to understand that it's normal. So they were not like,
Yeah.
"How can you stop? How can you not speak?" It was not like that. They also had showed that patience, that it's okay. Take your time, and then it went smoothly. So everyone who is preparing for your exams and thinking that examiner won't be good enough, or they'll not understand, it's not like that. They are really understand what we are going through, how difficult it is for us. And yeah, just be confident. So that was the first experience where I was like, okay, no, it's not going to be bad.
Yeah, so it's very common during the exam, we panic, and it's pretty fine that this thing happens. People have a lot of anxiety, that whether it is exam doable, whether it is passable. People are hearing so many bad stuff. So what do you say about it? Is this exam actually doable or not? I personally have always said that yes, if you work hard, if you work smart, then it is doable. But it's better that people hear from other persons.
Yeah, even I would say it's doable. It's definitely doable, but at no point I will say it's an easy exam.
Yeah.
It's never easy. Trust me. I have respect for everyone who is coming here clearing the exam. Some might will do it easily, some might will have to repeat it, but trust me, it's it's 90% of hard work and 10% of luck, because it's about that day how
Yeah.
you are. So you cannot judge someone that you didn't do, or I didn't do on the first attempt, or I'm not able to do it. It has nothing to do with it. Your knowledge is there, and if you're well prepared, now there are many courses, there are many materials available, there are so many Indians. I'm very happy to see that whomsoever I have approached you also. I have approached Dr. Anubhuti. Everyone had helped me, and I try to do it again with the people who are coming to me and asking me questions. So it's completely doable, but hard work is the key.
Yeah, and can you share that how did you prepare? I always say that the role of this hospitation plays a huge thing. Okay, because I personally also did that for 3 months before I appeared for the exam, and actual whatever you learn in any classes or any institute, but end of the day, how you apply it on a day-to-day basis, that will help you so much in clearing the exam. How is your experience? Because you have practiced so much before appearing for the exam.
Yes, definitely. It helped me, and my examiner asked me this question. I can see that you are working in a clinic. I'm very happy with what you are answering. So, the people will understand that you are working. The way you answer, the way you handle the patient, they will understand because there are many words which you will realize. So, in day to day life, when we are in India, we say, "See, आपके दांत की जड़ों में problem है," or "Your
Mm,
roots have problem." We never say in another terms. So same is in Germany. They
yeah.
have their basic local languages which we
Okay.
need to understand, we need to know, and that you just can know through experience to be there, be present there. You
Yeah.
have to be there. So yeah, it helped me a lot, and trust me, when I came here, my first target was to improve my language. So joining a laboratory was also one of that step, that if I will be with these people, I will see what the doctors are doing, how they are speaking, and it really improved my language. And hospitation, I would definitely recommend 6 months of minimum 6 months of hospitation. It will really help you guys.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a very important part. And regarding this FSP exam, the structure is the same, right? This in Baden-Württemberg also the same three tile, and you know
Yes,
the history. Then you need to write down, and then comes your viva, right? And in
yes.
20 minutes slot has been given.
Yes, definitely. It was same for me. I finished my doctor patient conversation in 20 minutes. Then they took me to another room where I have to write this documentation. And trust me, 20 minutes are enough for writing a documentation.
Yeah,
I really practiced very hard. I was not very confident with my grammar, German grammar. So
yeah.
I was
It's
always conscious about that particular thing. But I think I wrote almost about 30-40 documentation before I appeared in the exam. So if you have done this much of practice,
yeah,
then I finish it there in 15 minutes. Like, it was easy because everything was there in my mind. And then I was taken back to the examination room, and then was my viva was good. He really wanted to know what are the other option and how the things are done in Germany. And yeah, here also I would like to share one experience of mine. So he asked me about one prosthetic. I did so I think he knew that. So
mm,
he asked me more about prosthetic. And there was one case of a perio patient, and he asked me, what prosthesis will you give? You will
mm,
give a tile prothesis, or you will give a telescope, or
mm.
what you will give? And I first said I'll give telescope because it is a perio case, logical. Then he asked me again, okay, what will you give? I didn't hear you. So I said, okay, maybe I'm wrong. So I just quickly changed my answer, and then he laughed. Like,
It
he
is
had a
not.
smile. He was very old gentleman, and he laughed, and he said me, no doctor, you were right. And then he explained me why you are right.
Mm,
So what I realized during that particular time is, even if you are answering wrong, even if you are not confident, they don't judge you based on one answer. So don't think, if
yeah,
I messed up with one answer or one question, I will not pass. So it's not
mm,
like that.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. And as per my own knowledge now that you are working as an assistant dentist, right?
Yes.
So tell us about the working culture in Germany. How do you feel working on a day-to-day basis? I personally felt that in the beginning it was very hard because to learning the system, like insurance system and all that thing, right? How they work here and what we used to work here in India. That's that's totally different. And it took me a little bit time before I get into the rhythm. But the staff and the doctor and all those people are very welcoming and friendly. So how was your experience regarding working in Germany till now?
It was the same. It was amazing, and my doctor really, really helped me. So during my stool assistant side, when I was working as an
Then
assistant,
yeah,
dental
yeah.
assistant, I really learned all the insurance things. So I was good at it, and as soon as I finished my exam, I immediately took a fortbildung. So my doctor said take a fortbildung for rechnung. Rechnung is billing system,
Okay.
insurance system. I
Okay.
did a 3 days course, and it really helped.
Mm, mm. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel insurance and everything is bit difficult, but again, it is doable. It takes
Yeah,
time.
it's doable. It takes time. Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes time. And patient, yeah, it's same. You treat India in India or you treat in Germany. If you follow principles, then it's amazing. If you are not confident, be brave enough to say, like, even being I have worked in India as like, I think I'm in dentistry since 2009, but still there are some times where I feel, no, I don't understand this, I don't know this. I go and ask him and he's ready to explain. So it's just
Right.
that you have to learn every day, no matter what.
Yeah. It's meant to it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. One more thing is that regarding the life in Germany. See, we Indian are very social people, and many people, even though I do regular Zoom consultation with many people. Okay, and many of the students are asking me, especially girls, they ask me that how many Indians are there. I would like to settle near to the Indians, and how is the social life there? Is there welcoming? And another thing is that being a girl, is it safe to be in Germany? Is it a safe country for girls? What do you say?
Definitely, definitely, it's a safe country for girls, and for boys also. You are not looted in the daylight, so it's not like USA that you're always afraid
Yeah.
what will happen
Yeah.
next. No, definitely, it's an amazing country. People are very friendly. I think the important part is language. Once
Yeah.
you are able to communicate with them, they will
Yeah.
open up to you.
Anyway, yeah.
I never faced racism, or I never faced that someone. Instead, I faced people helping me out, trying hard to help
Yeah.
me out with actions, explaining me when I was very new. So I was very new. I need to travel from one place to another. My husband was not in town. I have to take the bus, and my
Right.
German was honestly zero. But still, I reached the place. People helped me out. So no, I will never say Germany is not a good place. People are very good. Regarding Indians, trust me, I'm more social in Germany as compared to India,
Yes.
because every weekend we have plans. We have our friends to visit. We celebrate Diwali. We celebrate Navratri. Every festivals are celebrated over here. Yeah, if you need more Indians, you have to choose some big cities like Stuttgart or maybe
Yeah.
Frankfurt or Munich.
Yeah.
But you will find people. I think people is not an issue. With time, Indians are increasing. I
Yeah.
think maybe after 5 years, Germany will be new USA or something like that. You now have many Indian stores, you have many Indian restaurants, and yeah, things are good.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a very important information, and thank you very much, Dr. Manali, for giving your valuable time. And best of luck for your preparation for KP.
Thank
And
you.
I hope that once you are done with KP, we'll do another interview like that regarding KP experience, and we will have more motivation. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you very much. And thank you very much everyone. So to watch this video, if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have more queries, you can contact me. The link is in the description box. So have a nice day.